¿Qué onda, banda? ¿Cómo están? Estamos en un nuevo capítulo. Esta serie de juegos varían según las decisiones que tomen. La historia está personalizada a, bueno, a tu estilo de juego. Bien. Empezamos un nuevo episodio, el episodio 2. En realidad estamos en el capítulo 3, pero es el episodio 2. Son 5 episodios. Este juego. Pero bueno, estamos acá.
He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear.
Ahí está Gordon.
But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead.
Sí.
Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in once we captured him.
Esta sabe nuestra identidad.
But now I have you to lean on.
Así terminó el
A
episodio
man who
anterior.
lives on both sides of the line
Que
and knows
sabía nuestra
exactly
identidad esta.
when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together
Jo.
very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Y así termina el episodio anterior. La dama de Dublín.
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret.
No sé cómo carajo sabe mi
And since
identidad,
you've
pero
been
la
doing
sabe.
right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know.
Estoy agarrado
To
de los
deal with the
huevos.
present threat,
Sabe
though,
mi identidad.
I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here.
No.
It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves. You shouldn't see me as an adversary.
Convince Gordon of that, and things will go smoothly.
Fine, I'll extend an olive branch if that's what it takes to make you happy.
Vamos.
Gordon's a stubborn old mule, but I haven't shown the height of diplomacy
Bueno, la
myself.
convencí a ver si habla con Gordon.
When
Y...
Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham.
Recordemos que el
A
acertijo.
man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying?
No
don't
trabaja
you?
solo. Así que-
Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds out, it's all over.
I hear you loud and clear.
What the hell?
¿Cómo sabe mi identidad esta, boludo? Está Waller.
Looks like the whole city's under attack. We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Bien.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already.
No sé qué carajo fue eso, pero
Let's
bueno.
move, people.
Hay que ver.
This
Bien.
is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under
Bueno, como sabemos, Riddler, o sea, el acertijo no trabajaba solo. Tiene una red de amigos criminales. Así que... no sé qué nos vamos a encontrar. Debe haber más de uno detrás del acertijo. Y se ve que lo mataron para silenciarlo, me parece. Como terminaba preso, lo logramos capturar. No sabemos quién lo mató, pero para mí lo mató alguno de ellos, de sus amigos, que lo traicionó para callarlo, ¿viste? Porque terminaba preso y no quería que hable. Va, no sé, para mí es así. Pero bueno, sigamos a ver qué onda. A ver quién está detrás de todo esto.
What more do you want with me? Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true.
Joder. Tiene el bigote, Llave de suelo, Jeep, desarma con Batarang. Llave del sueño. ¿Y qué hago? ¡Ay! ¡Ay, ay, ay! Casi no le doy al botón.
Whoa. How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman. Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
Desarmar a matón o dejarse caer. ¿Qué dejarse caer? Ah, ok. Atacarlo por arriba. ¡Qué armas no! Ya sé, Bane, ¿no?
Who are you?
A nightmare,
Joder.
much like yourself.
Este es re potente el
But
Bane,
you can call me Bane.
Pará, chabón. Tiene fuerza,
A man cannot win a war alone.
Cagón. Lanzamiento potente.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die.
Sos un cagón, amigo. Vamos a pelear nosotros dos solos, cagón. Toma. Toma. Se enojó, ¡Fua, boludo! Ahora sangrás.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there, even the fiercest of men were often subdued.
Vamos a lanzarle un matón. Porque habla mucho este chabón, habla mucho, boludo. Ahí tenés. Menos charla y más pelea. Amigo, me va a romper. Me va a romper la... boludo. Me va a romper la espalda, boludo, un poco
Save
más.
your strength, man. This one is mine.
Te espero, cagón, dale. Y sí, sin eso no me puede ganar, boludo. Bueno, está un poquito loquito. La puta madre.
I will give you a peaceful death. If you take it.
¡No! ¡Un genio el bigote! ¡Ah! Tanta fuerza va a tener, boludo. Che, me salvó el chabón, Me va a romper la
This
espalda.
pain you're feeling, Batman.
Cortar. Cerra el orto. Habla mucho este. Sigo vivo. Si después de eso sigo vivo, soy inmortal, boludo. Se me cayeron una pared, boludo, encima. ¿Sabe qué? Me hizo mierda. Si quiere me puede matar, Si se fue sin matarme, es medio pelotudo.
Did you get him? There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the well.
No me mata.
Safe travels, my friends.
Mala opción, no matarme. Mano, estoy hecho verga. Decime que no lo mataron al chabón porque me salvó la vida, boludo. Usa E para alternar entre ellos. Haz clic para seleccionar a quién llamar. Obviamente voy a llamar a Gordon, ¿no? O sea, Waller, que me chupe la verga, Waller. No. A Gordon. Ahí. La gente de Waller está bien entrenada y equipada para enfrentarse a los hombres de Bane y recuperar las armas con seguridad. Pero Gordon se sentirá traicionado si lo mantienes al margen. Pará, si doy clic en esto, haz clic para seleccionar a quién llamar. Gordon conoce esta ciudad mejor que nadie. El CCP debería poder encontrar las armas robadas con rapidez. Pero Waller o sea, está mal. Porque me pone la imagen de Gordon, pero cuando doy a la imagen de Gordon, en realidad estoy llamando a Waller. Bueno, vamos a llamar a Gordon. Llamando a Gordon. ¿Ves? Está mal.
Batman, what's wrong?
Jim. Hope. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Amigo, me chupa un huevo que el otro sepa mi identidad o que tenga más poder que Gordon. Gordon hay que traicionarlo, boludo. Ya se sintió medio traicionado recién. Qué comienzo, hermano. Bane. Apareció Bane, boludo. Alto villano. El único villano que pudo de verdad poner en aprietos a Batman, va. Aunque sea en los cómics o películas.
Batman!
El único villano que le pudo romper la espalda, boludo. Literal.
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Acá. ¿Puedo hacer ruido? Y todavía tengo energía después de la paliza.
Christ. Batman. Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you.
Joder. No tienen fuerza, boludo. Re pesado esto.
You can do it.
It's moving.
Ese creo que soy yo.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it.
Murió el
He
mecánico.
saved my life.
La concha de la lora.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
Me hizo poronga, Bane.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen? With those and the hardware they stole? Christ, I don't even want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. They need to be found.
I'm already taking orders from Waller. I gotta take it from you, too? So that's how it is.
Lo siento.
I'm sorry, Jim. But the city will be in danger if you don't.
I'll see what I can do. Put whatever manpower we can spare on the search for those armored vehicles.
Aunque no,
In the field
nos gusta o
and
no,
watching CCTV
hay que trabajar con
feeds.
esa Waller,
Yes,
boludo.
sir.
Si no, no podemos nosotros solos. Ella tiene mejores armas, está más preparado. La agencia se llama, me parece. Está mejor preparado que la policía.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
What for?
Beating that Riddler goon half to death.
Joder.
I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you and Waller, but you've changed. It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
Waller. She has something on me.
Jesus, Batman. What?
No,
Wait. Tell me later. I've already got enough to worry about.
Ok. Vamos a ser sincero.
I'm
Vamos a
glad you
decir.
called me.
Sabe mi
Reese.
identidad,
Good to know
básicamente.
this partnership still means something.
Bueno, al menos un
But
poquito
I won't lie. We've still got a ways to go.
Poquito mejoramos la relación con Gordon, eso lo piola. Que un poquito la mejoramos.
Right on time.
Se va a enojar porque no la llama a ella.
I'll get
Puta
to the
madre.
Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
Me cagaron a trompa. Bueno, no tampoco tanto. Yo le di igual.
so, what did I miss?
I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. The doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent.
Permanente. Se quedó sorda.
Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger. It's my fault.
Es culpa del
The
acertijo.
blame for what happened to Avesta rests with
no
Riddler.
tuyo.
Not you.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you.
Ajá.
Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her.
Joder.
You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake.
Que se vaya a cagar. Yo llamo a Gordon porque lo conozco hace más tiempo.
I'll tell Avesta you asked about her.
Gracias. Yo lo conozco. Fue el primer policía que confió en mí, Gordon. Así que.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Alfred, prepara todo. Me parece que tengo costilla rota, hueso roto. Olvídate, estoy hecho mierda. Lo que yace oculto. Se llama el episodio. Son 5 episodios en este juego. Vamos empezando el 2.
I'm fine. Really.
Estoy bien, dice, está todo sangrando el
You are
chabón.
not fine, Bruce.
Y no, la verdad es que no.
None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight.
No pasa nada, Alfred.
Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow?
Creo que es la primera vez que
We already lost Lucius.
estuvo a punto de morir.
I couldn't bear
Bruce.
losing you, too.
Te digo que sí, ¿eh?
We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
¿Qué hay visitas? Te digo, es la primera vez que casi... O sea, que estuvimos a punto de que nos maten, boludo. Es re potente, Bane. No, estoy hecho verga, boludo, mirá.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity.
Sí, ya lo sé.
That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Podemos...
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right?
Vamos a tirar un poquito la
This
positiva, ¿no?
storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute
Que
self.
son muy negativos,
It's just
Alfredo.
this Bane is terrifying. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat.
Sí.
Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Te digo que el acertijo...
Got it?
I'm good, thanks.
Creo, te diría que... O sea, sabiendo que está Bane por detrás y todo...
Still some toxin left in here.
El acertijo era como el
What kind
más...
of toxin?
Menos
Something
preocupante,
new.
por así decirlo.
There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
Lo
And did
mataron.
the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
¿Qué? Repasa los eventos de la oleada criminal que sacudió Gotham. A ver.
Gotham brokerage.
Mirá,
10 million
Harley
in
Quinn,
dimes
boludo.
stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
That's barbaric.
Era obvio igual que iba a aparecer Harley Quinn, ¿no? Porque sabemos que John es el Joker. O sea, obviamente, ¿no? Está claro que es el Joker. Ahora, ¿cuándo se convertirá? O por ahí no, no sé. La verdad. Perfil.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
¿Sola robó eso, boludo? Es re peligrosa la mina entonces. Laboratorio, ok. Agencia, robó la agencia de corretaje de Gotham. Okay.
GothCorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
No sabemos quién fue.
Authorities can't
Sospechoso
determine what was
misterioso.
even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
Sospechoso misterioso.
Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Todos los testigos muertos.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
No sé,
We
pero
won't know until we get to Bane.
algo potente planean esto.
I don't
porque-
mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in
No me
your current
subestime.
condition.
Alfred, you should know better than to underestimate me. Maybe you have a point. Even so, we can't just wait for them to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
A ver.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the
Pero
others.
podemos usar a John, ¿verdad? Para
He
saber qué
already
están
wants you to
planeando.
meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
Tendré que traicionar su
I'll have to
confianza.
repay John's trust with betrayal.
You wouldn't have to betray him if he didn't associate with criminals. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime.
Me voy a acostumbrar a volver enseguida.
To pull the wool
¿Querrían a
over their
Wayne
eyes.
como aliado?
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year,
Este loco quiere
Questionable
como Bruce
integrity.
Wayne, no quiere como Batman.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new
Bueno, igual
recruit.
es buen plan, ¿no?
so that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
Podemos ver de adentro qué están planeando
Hopefully
si
the
vamos
invitation
como
is
Bruce
still
Wayne.
open.
Yo me gustaría aceptar tu oferta. Ay. Fua, respondí al toque, boludo. Qué amigo más copado. A juntarse
The
con
stack
locos
deck.
nomás.
That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two. while you rest.
Not a chance.
Ah, no. O sea, después de que nos caen a trompada, nada de descansar. Vamos directo. Estoy hecho mierda, boludo.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay.
Me va a criticar y te voy a tirar, ¿viste?
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic,
Malcriado.
spoiled piece of
Este de acá.
I am.
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty
Ah, sí,
work.
peladín.
But you get away with it
¿Puedo
all.
meter una piña?
Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
And besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John, what about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making
¿Qué dice? YouTube.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday.
Tienes una terapia de grupo.
These people need the expertise that I learned in
Ah,
Arkham.
claro. Todo lo que te enseñaron a vos. Igual, creo que sigue igual, yo no cambio nada, está medio. Creo que
So,
mala idea sacarlo de Arkham,
rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as
Lo mató el grupo de él,
Am I?
Al acertijo.
Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
La cara de Bru, boludo.
Did you have anything to do
Carajo,
with the
acá,
Riddler's
boludo.
death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
No, claro que no.
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but you're no killer. What was I thinking?
No sé,
I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart?
¿Qué carajo le invento?
Odd. Doesn't seem like you.
Necesito
Doesn't
emoción.
really add up.
After Lucius's funeral, I realized you only get one life. I gotta make the most of it. I need some excitement.
Oh, Bruce, believe me, I can relate. In Arkham,
¿Viste todo lo que le digo? Se lo cree.
any kind was seriously frowned on. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word.
No más secreto. Cuando se
I
entere.
swear.
Cuando se entere que lo estoy usando, boludo. Hace la promesa, hace la promesa. Vamos a seguirle el juego, hermano.
Pinky swear.
Vamos a seguirle el juego.
Friends for life.
Amigos para siempre, sí. Forever. La mina. Qué loco de mierda.
All right, let's go meet the guys.
¿Me va a llevar?
We're on our way.
¿Van a aceptar a Bruce Wayne? ¿Qué hace la concha de tu madre?
I'm out of medicine.
A este pelado le voy a pegar.
I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend
También es mi
John.
amigo, Salamín. Fuera de mi vista.
Stay out of this, Willie. I'm talking to John, not you.
It looks like I better teach your pal here
¿En serio?
some manners.
¿En serio?
You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake. Kiss your ass
Vamos a golpearlo.
goodbye. Perfect.
No. Bueno, se lo merecía por criticarme.
Lovely violence.
Yo no lo olvidará.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
No, no estaba muerto.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the
Come on. Better get out of here.
Creo que le tuve que haber comprado la bebida, me parece, pero bueno. Está bien, se lo merecía. Ah, ¿es casi de día o es de día? No, venimos a la noche, por eso.
They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing.
Alto auto.
Can't tell anyone this.
Dilo, somos amigos.
This is
Ponele.
big. Huge.
Ajá.
I think I'm in love.
Dejarle
it's
Queen,
an
¿no?
odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
Qué falso que somos.
So
¿Cómo te estamos
mysterious.
usando,
You
John?
at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Ay, si ya sabemos quién es, ¿no? Ah, es robado esto.
Almost.
Pensé que era él, boludo. Igual iba a ser robado, pero pensé que ya lo había robado.
Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing
Te
started.
podría comprar un coche, le voy
I
a
could
poner.
just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of trial and error. Just one sec. There we go.
Ahí viene la Harley Quinn. Porque viene con un arma.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle.
Está loca.
I bet a smart guy like you has some real
¿Le agarro la
pretty
pistola?
brains. Real bright.
Harley?
Stay out of this, Puddin'. Grown-ups are talking.
¡Fua!
That's a pretty good reason.
La desarma al toque, boludo.
I like a guy who's good with his hands.
Gracias.
Just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber.
Y dale, boluda.
Oops.
O sea, si apretaba el gatillo me mataba, literal. Menos mal que le agarré la pistola, boludo.
Well, let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about.
Ajá, me cae
Harley
súper bien, no
Quinn.
sabes, casi me da un tiro en la cabeza, boludo.
Isn't she a hoot?
A los 2 segundos de conocerme.
I knew you guys would hit it off.
No vuelvas a hacer eso.
Never. And I mean never.
Ahí,
Do
ahí,
that
ahí.
again.
Oh, Brucey, I was just having fun.
Sí, boludo, pero casi me
Don't
pegó un
you
tiro en la
like
cabeza.
Fun.
Well, come on, Bruce. Harley was just kidding.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You probably don't like things that go bang too much. After that sad, sad way you lost your folks. Puddin' said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of
Quiero
us?
gobernar a Gotham, vamos a poner.
I want to run this town, just like Falcone, just like my father. You can help me do that.
Uh-huh. Sure. The Playboy's trading his tux for a Tommy gun.
Bruce has hidden depths, Harley. Like, really deep. When we were in Arkham, we got into all kinds of mischief. He showed me some of the darkness he's got inside. You don't forget something like that.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Lo recontrolaba. Esta no está.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is. You know, he's searching. Highly
Es más mala comparado con John.
He thinks the
Si me pego un
world
tiro.
of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John?
Esta ya
Kind of a
sospecho.
mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Sabe que lo estamos usando.
Ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'.
Está inteligente
Here's the
esta.
thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you.
Millonario.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one.
¿Qué carajo le digo, boludo?
After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops
John
the
puso las
first
manos al
chance you
fuego por
get?
mí.
John vouched for me, didn't he? That's got to count for something.
Ninguna de las opciones me gustaba,
John's
pero bueno.
easily impressed. Just so you know, Mr. Moneybags, I ain't.
Señor,
You're
mucha
gonna
plata.
have to earn my respect.
Joder.
And it's gonna take a lot more than that $1 billion smile.
Te pago $100,000 y ya está. No.
Oh, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go.
Uy, uy, uy. Me meto con estos locos. La puta madre. Ahí está el que le robamos,
What were you
boludo.
guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Bud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce. I want you to know the feeling's
Che, de
mutual.
verdad, piensa que de verdad somos muy buenos amigos y de verdad nos quiere, ¿eh?
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie
Tenemos-
ever.
Hay que ganarnos la confianza de Harley Quinn, boludo, que sospecha de nosotros. ¿Qué quiere?
Suck on that.
Ah, ¿me comparte helado? Ah, recheto.
I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
¿Vamos a tomar? Sí. No tengo problema. John se está poniendo celoso, pero se acabó de tomar sobre el helado,
I
John.
told ya.
¿Por qué se puso
Okay,
celoso? Eso es una
here's
boludez.
what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags.
Mucha plata.
You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
No me jodas.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key.
¿Me va a hacer
Get it
robar,
for me?
boludo,
Oh,
en mi
no,
propia
you're on the
empresa?
level. Maybe your whole Kingpin of Gotham shtick won't seem so absurd. And maybe, just maybe, I'll vouch for you with the others.
What do you want with the Phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley.
Ajá, claro.
Bruce and I
Me
already
vas a reventar la cara.
He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump?
Haré lo que tenga que
Will you
hacer.
bring me the shiny
Ahí
things
está,
I
buena
asked
frase.
for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
Claro, porque también me van a pedir, no sé, que robe o que haga cosas que por ahí no estén bien, por eso le dije eso.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Qué manga de loco. Señor mucha plata, me dice. Mirad, no arreglaron todavía donde explotó, donde estaba Lucius. Torre Wayne.
Mr. Wayne.
¿Todo bien?
Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
¿En serio? ¿Me tengo que registrar? Si ya saben que soy yo, boludo.
So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Los negocios nunca
Well, no
duermen.
rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir.
Pará, re sorete, boludo. ¿Cómo le voy a responder? ¿Te tengo que responder lo que voy a hacer? Pará.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private
¿En serio que entraron estos locos?
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
Está lleno de sangre, lo mató, ¿eh?
Going up, Brucey.
Ayudar. Au.
This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it.
Pero hermana, le acaba de reventar la cabeza. Trabaja para mí ese, boludo.
Give me a hard time. I go back and finish the job.
Uy, uy, uy.
The same goes for anyone else who gets
Qué mal me cae Harley Quinn.
Capiche?
You'll regret that.
Oh, I don't live my life with regret, Brucey.
Joder, me va a reventar los puntos.
Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
Ojalá no me roben nada importante esto.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you.
¿Todo bien? ¿Qué haces?
And these are...
Ahora le van a pegar a esto.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Asesor de moda.
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Bien.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Compórtense, por favor, que...
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that?
¿Puedo hacer algo para que no le pegue?
Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever
No
they
volverá a
want.
ocurrir, no volverá a ocurrir.
I'm sorry, Harley. It won't happen again.
That's for damn sure.
There's no need for that. I already said it won't happen again.
We'll talk about this later, Bruce.
La explicación que le voy a tener que dar. Ay, Dios mío.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation.
¿Eh?
The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands?
Recién que me quiso matar y ahora
We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
A ver, John, si se pone celoso.
Anytime, anywhere. Just say the word.
Oh boy. It's getting hot in
La cara de John, boludo.
That's not what we're doing here.
Re sorete,
Got a
boludo.
job to do, remember?
Le quería sacar la novia al amigo.
Don't get your panties in a twist.
Lo hice para que se ponga celoso, obviamente.
Wait here, I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret.
Joder, no hacen caso, la puta madre.
Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff.
Oh, claro, el
Say,
pingüino, acordate
do
que
you like chess?
dirigió la
Work
empresa
your
durante
magic.
un tiempo. O sea,
Tick
en la
tock.
primera temporada.
What's the hold up?
Le estoy revelando mi secreto, ¿no? O dónde guardo las cosas. No, buena idea.
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Se está complicando la cosa. No, le
I
recordamos a
present to
Lucius.
you our secret lab.
Laboratorio secreto.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? No, this changes everything.
Secreto, le estamos...
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Se supone que era secreto y traemos a estos criminales,
Come
boludo,
on.
acá abajo.
Now the real work starts.
Puta madre.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Parece que se nos está
Where's the
yendo en la
giant
mano.
crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
Pero para un poco.
It should be in the vault.
Ahí la voy a buscar.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Bien, cámara. Ok, abrir. A ver.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
Alguien estuvo acá.
It's saying
¿Quién
it
sabe?
won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck.
Es lo que dice este.
You're saying we can't get it open then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Ahí lo solucionamos, creo.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Dios, última tecnología.
Always
Wayne.
thinking, this guy.
Bien, mirar escritorio. ¿Pero por qué mirar escritorio?
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
Eso lo escribió el día que murió, boludo. Escanear. Debe tener las huellas de él, claro. Todo lo que tocó él.
Alright, that's a start.
Hay que buscar más cosas. Todo lo que haya tocado él, a ver. Y la foto también. Escanear.
Getting there.
Y la lapicera, ¿no? O el cuaderno. Ah, no se puede. A ver, otra cosa. Escanear. Teclado. Escaneando. Cheto.
One more partial print should do it.
Ah, ¿una más? ¿En serio? Y la caja. Esto me está viendo y deben decir qué carajo está haciendo
Just
esto.
a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
¿En serio? ¿Que no tocó esa caja? Joder. A ver esto. Panel de impresora. Decía, me parece.
Nope. Not
¿Tampoco?
encouraging.
¿Cómo es posible? A ver qué podrá... A ver, escanear esto.
Growing old standing here.
There we go.
Ay, por fin.
Okay, this will work.
Boludo, era su oficina y no había tocado nada, boludo.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'.
Pudín, le dice.
Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try
La
that?
cara que pone. No entendió nada, pero... Igual se impresionó. Abrir. Ahora sí podemos abrir. O sea, que alguien estuvo acá antes de que lleguemos nosotros. Con ellos. Así que no sé quién carajo vino. Ojo que por ahí está adentro. Ojo que por ahí está adentro.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for
Ay,
you.
Dios mío.
You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
No te estoy dando orden, te estoy diciendo que no toque nada, que por ahí hay algo peligroso, explota algo, no sé. Estamos buscando una llave, creo, por lo que escuché.
Looking for this.
Ay, Dios mío.
I told you I'd
Era
find out
ella.
what you got my dad mixed up in.
Es la hija, boludo.
This is much worse than I
Le
thought.
vamos a tener que
You're
contar
not
que somos
safe
Batman,
here.
eh.
You have to hide.
Le vamos a tener que contar
What the hell
porque
are you doing with a
lo
secret
está descubriendo
room full
ella
of
sola.
weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Tu padre trabajó
Your
con Batman.
father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Déjame decir la verdad.
Batman. I knew it. His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
Sí,
They'll do
sí.
the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats.
Lo importante es que no se entere Harley Quinn, si no... Claro, Harley, si no...
I mean, she's gonna want to know about your friend here.
Será nuestro
You
pequeño
don't have to
secreto.
say anything to her, John. Okay?
Ay, cállate,
It
por
can be our
favor.
secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me.
Ok.
I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for
Muy
you,
bien.
Bruce.
Bien, buen
What I
amigo.
really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos
Sí,
anything
yo
from this
me estoy
lab.
preguntando lo mismo. ¿Cómo le vamos a dar a estos eso? Pero bueno.
No need to get personal.
Te pido que confíes en mí. Que confíe en mí, que confíe en mí.
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you.
Eso es verdad.
Trust me.
Siempre fuimos...
Please.
Fuimos sinceros con
This
ella.
on the evening news.
Thank you. This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Tu relación con Tiffany ha cambiado.
Whatever.
Pero para bien o para mal
Bruce.
cambió.
You better know what you're doing.
Tranquila que sé lo que estoy haciendo. Va, en realidad no, pero
Took you
bueno.
long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something.
Ajá.
You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John.
Ay, Dios mío.
I need it. Hurry it up.
Le pesa a John. Bueno. Mansión Wayne. Alfred está como con temblores, ¿no? En la mano.
Bruce! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Raro.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us.
La verdad que sí, lo va a descubrir
It's
tarde o
only a
temprano.
matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together.
Tiffany hay que contarle porque se
I
va a
heard you
descubrir ella.
reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life.
Estoy tratando de
Don't make the same mistake
protegerla.
I did.
Tiffany's safety is more important than the truth.
Just be careful you don't drive her away.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes?
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry. He'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah,
Espectacular.
thank you.
Ah, no mataron al seguridad
As for
entonces.
Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more
Es
problems.
verdad.
She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
Confío en que harás lo
You're
correcto.
always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will.
Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for
Pero
what
igual creo
they've
que Bane
done.
no es el
But
jefe.
this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well,
Me parece que
frankly,
Harley debe ser la jefa,
it's
porque viste que
exhausting.
es como la que está planeando todo. Bane es también un esclavo. Tengo que ser Batman ahora.
Be careful and good luck.
Che, no descansamos, Vamos de acá para allá. Vámonos. Ahora vamos a ser Batman. Que cuando somos Batman es como que Bruce se potencia más, boludo. Y en la comisaría. ¡Ah! Uf. Como en los viejos tiempos.
Bad signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
Uy, Gordon. Hay que dejar el pucho,
Well, if you
Gordon.
mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant. You've been demoted.
Waller busted me down to deputy ops. Everything's got to go through her office now.
Ah, ya no más el comisario.
Have demotion's still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
A ver. Positivo USB.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted,
O sea que
successful
puede
doctor.
ser hereditario entonces.
But she
El
couldn't
padre
save her.
tuvo problemas
Must have been
mentales,
hard on her.
¿no?
The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the
Ah, el
monster
trauma de
she
la
is
muerte de
today.
su padre, ok.
I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
People are traumatized every day, Jim. Most find a way of dealing with it without having to bash people with a hammer.
I guess you're right.
Soné re duro, pero bueno, tienes razón. Ay, ay, ay. Esta va a contar,
Gordon,
¿no?
you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
Jim, live to fight another day. But for now, listen to her.
Listening's the easy part. The hard part's tuning her out. What does she have on you? You were gonna tell me at the arsenal? What the hell is it?
Ah, ok, mi identidad.
If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Ella sabe quién soy.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And
Bien,
you, if you're threatening to take that away, you
Sí,
should be
la verdad
ashamed
que
of
sí.
yourself.
Sería estúpido, ¿no?
I don't
Decir mi identidad.
want to hear it.
O sea, perdería la gracia de Batman. O sea, Batman es Batman. No, no es nadie más.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
Así es este trabajo.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy.
No, Rey
You do
Forro
the
era.
job, or you don't.
Hermano, no quería.
You're absolutely right.
No quería que suene así, pero...
I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best.
Sí, pero...
Still, wanting to impress you? It's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up,
encima
I
quería que
knew
me
I could
infiltre.
count
Bueno,
on
ya
you
lo
to
estoy
get me
haciendo,
close
así
to
que...
them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
No me han aceptado aún. Gracias por el cumplido. Gracias por
A
el
vote of confidence. I'm touched, Waller.
Credit where credit's due.
Che, igual no tenés
Get
que
them
poner
away
la voz
from
de
their base
Batman,
of operations.
Bruce, ya
Somewhere
sabe quién
they'll
sos,
be
así que
exposed.
es al pedo.
When they're all together, out in the open, contact me.
Ok, te
I'll be
llamo.
standing by, ready to ambush.
Joder, ¿qué es?
We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
Mantén al tanto, nadie morirá.
If we do this, I want to guarantee that no one gets killed. No one dies.
No one has to join murder gangs run by maniacs either. Look, I know your code against killing, but I won't risk my agent's safety for a band of sociopaths.
Claro,
Batman.
le pedí que no maten a ninguno de
If
ellos.
it gets bad for you, just remember,
Ajá.
we're out here.
Ahí me amenazó.
When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you are not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations
No
go
traicionaré
down.
mi código.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Bien ahí.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Acepto. En la esquina de Finger, ¿qué decía? Ah, no, Shelley.
Just
Aceptó.
don't stay embedded
John,
any
bien.
longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
O sea, me dio la dirección de donde se
Good luck,
esconden.
Bruce. Stay safe.
Bueno, espectacular. Oh, vamos como Bruce Wayne, ahí está. Hay que infiltrarnos para saber
Here we go.
qué carajo están haciendo estos. ¿Qué hace? ¿Qué hace? ¿Qué hace? Ay, pensé que me iban a dejar pelear. ¿Me secuestraron? La
Hey
boina.
now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home. The end of the line. We're
Welcome,
happy
Bruce.
to have you.
Ah, alto recibimiento.
Thanks, John.
Ay, Bane.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Bueno, bueno, bueno,
Tell
bueno.
me why I shouldn't kill you.
Patearlo.
Well, it seems like the Prince of Gotham is more like
Ahí le demostré que tengo huevo. ¿Qué quiere que haga? Creo que fue mala idea patearlo. Ah, no.
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Dale, si lo conseguiste gracias a mí, ¿cómo no me vas a necesitar? Pelotudo.
Whoopsie.
Gracias a mí tienen la llave.
Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
Y si me desatasi.
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
¿Qué hace? Es
You
Freeze,
need to
boludo.
uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
Al revés, boludo, quiere ayudar.
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in
Bueno, bueno,
ice.
bueno, cálmate, cálmate.
I swear,
¿Qué hago?
if you don't get that electricity back on immediately,
¿Apagar?
I'll send you to a frozen hell.
¿Apagar? Coinciden con el primer esquema. Ok, encender. Bien, haz que consiga. Bueno, todo apagado, menos el de arriba de todo. Bien, el de arriba de todo lo prendemos. Apagamos todo. Ahí me va a matar, Ahí está. Joder. Que me tiren como un juguete, boludo. Nadie me quiere, boludo, en esta banda. ¿Qué onda?
Well, at least we know that it works.
Bueno, salvo John, ¿no? De nada, ¿no?
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
O claro, la mujer que la tiene congelada.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Nada, salame.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Eso es lo que iba a decir. ¿Quién de los dos es el jefe? Creo que entre Harley y Bane va a haber una pelea ahí de quién manda, ¿no? Los dos, me parece.
That was a nice job before.
Es así el loco.
Come on up to my office.
Bien, me tengo que ganar su confianza. Bien. Un poquito ya la ganamos de Freeze. A John ya lo tenemos.
Listen, Bruce.
Hay que ganarnos a Bane.
I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up.
It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say, I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with.
Sí.
In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm
Eres más
doing
inteligente de lo que pensaba. Tenemos que ganar su confianza, boludo.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential.
Sigue siendo un chiquillo.
But he's still a growing boy.
Bueno, potencial tiene John. Ya sabemos después.
You got your
Se va
head
a
screwed on
convertir.
right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it.
Ojo.
You already
¿Me gana
showed
su
you know how
confianza?
to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns.
Cuente conmigo.
I'm in.
Cuenta conmigo.
Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a
Si
whole
me van a
lot
hacer
less
matar
messy.
a alguien o hacer algo mal,
That
cagamos,
no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them.
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
Entonces, ¿cuál es la historia de Freeze? Siento lo de tu padre. No creo que le caiga bien. Siento lo de tu padre.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
No, la cagué.
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club. If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that?
La cagué.
You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
It wasn't exactly a secret in Arkham, Harley. People talk, especially when they're out of their minds on meds.
That's right. Your stint in the loony bin.
Así impresionaba
Still
a Harry.
friends?
Yeah. Still friends.
La cagué. No hay que hablar de ella.
To be
Acordémonos.
honest, I'm
No hay que hablar
impressed you found that
de
out.
su pasado ni nada.
Just don't bring it up again.
Bueno, pará, amigas, que son muy violentas. Ah, igual tenía que hablar. Esas tres opciones estaban, ok.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife.
Tuvo un
He
accidente
gave
en el
up
laboratorio
everything
que
to
lo
try
convirtió en
and
eso.
save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead.
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
That's sick. And just wrong.
That's the thing about Freeze. You don't see wrong or right no more. All he sees is his blessed Nora.
Claro, es su
Talking about
mujer.
his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you.
Hablar de su mujer es la
Watch
única manera
yourself.
que presta atención.
His attention ain't always a good thing.
No, ya me di cuenta. No creo que le caiga bien a Bane.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and And he'll come around.
Ok, fuerza tengo.
He's a man's man.
Lealtad no.
I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Bien. Bueno, me echó. Bien. Habrá que ganar la confianza de todos. Espectacular. Entrar, pero pará, no. ¿Cómo voy a entrar? Me va a matar, boludo. Bien, hasta acá lo vamos a dejar, gente. Espero que les haya gustado el capítulo 3. Y nada, eso. Nos vamos a ver en el próximo capítulo. Y nada, intentar ganar la confianza de esta banda de locos. Así que nada, eso. Espero que les haya gustado. Y nos veremos en el próximo capítulo de Batman. Chau.